Welcome, all wrists, and welcome to another review, but this time not a watch review, more specifically a bracelet review. As you may notice, on my Omega Aqua Terra is a different bracelet. This is the Forstner Bullet bracelet, which was designed for the pre-2018 Omega Seamaster Professional line. However, it can work on the Aqua Terra in 41mm. This bracelet was not given to me, nor was this video sponsored by Forstner. I purchased this bracelet a while ago and thought I'd share my thoughts with you all. The Forstner Bullet bracelet has a solid construction and is very well made, with solid end links and great finishing throughout. Although it's not as refined as the original Aqua Terra bracelet, it's much cheaper and offers more adjustment options than the 3-link Omega bracelet. It has a similar design to the Speedmaster 3861 bracelet and vintage Omega bracelets, featuring brushed and polished finishing, which is also carried through to the milled clasp, where you'll find 7 points of micro adjustment, more than enough for a perfect fit. Some details which some might miss are in the polished links. While each brushed link has a curved architecture, the polished links feature a flat plane across the top, which transitions into a curve, giving it more angles to catch light on its small surface area. The links are adjusted via screws, making it easy to change out, and the buttons on the clasp also share a similar shape to the links. It has a much more significant taper compared to the original Aqua Terra bracelet, giving it a more aesthetic look and helps with its wearability. The bracelet is very comfortable on the wrist and feels much like a Jubilee bracelet, thanks to its shorter 5-link construction. Let's get it on wrist. Now for your reference, I have about a 6.5-inch wrist, and here's how it sits. Again, the bracelet is very comfortable and does wear similar to that of a Jubilee. No hot spots, and that taper really does help with freeing up wrist movement. The end links get the job done, but there are a few things they can do to improve it. At a glance, you won't really notice it, but when you look closely, you will see the polished sections of the end links aren't actually separate pieces. They're grooves, which create a separating line. Now, this is common when it comes to aftermarket bracelets, and some companies even do this on their original bracelets, like Grand Seiko. So it really isn't a big issue. However, something I do want to point out is this. Near the bottom of the end links, the grooves and curved profile comes to a sudden stop, and so does the finishing. Although it may seem like an obvious eyesore, it's actually not that obvious at all. Fortunately for us, the way the links reflect light help to hide that imperfection. Now, I mentioned earlier, this bracelet was originally made for the pre-2018 Omega Seamaster Professional in 41mm. And while it does work with the 41mm Aqua Terra, there are some fitment issues that come with it. The end links don't match the case perfectly. They sit a little lower in height compared to the original Aqua Terra bracelet, which makes the bracelet feel a little disconnected, as it lacks a smooth flowing transition, and it kind of looks like a sudden drop into the bracelet. There's also a bit of wiggle room up and down, which can create a cavity at times during wear, especially when bending your wrist. Do keep in mind though, this bracelet wasn't made for the Aqua Terra, so it's not really Forstner's fault, but it's something to keep in mind if you intend to pick one up for your Aqua Terra. To me, this bracelet provides an amazing alternative to a Jubilee look, while maintaining an Omega flair, as it shares similar designs with Omega's existing bracelets. Its slim, polished intermediate links give the predominantly brushed bracelet a subtle flashiness, which is appreciated when considering the polished surfaces on the Aqua Terra. What this also means is you're less likely to see or attract scratches compared to the large polished surface area on the original oyster style bracelet. Now, this bracelet isn't perfect, but it's a damn good bracelet, especially if you're a fan of the Speedmaster 3861 bracelet but don't want to forfeit thousands of dollars for one. Thank you for checking out the video. I hope this video helped you if you're considering purchasing one yourself. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more watch content. I'll see you in the next one.